good afternoon or good evening. This is the 11th of August. We managed to get a nice trade from the below shoulder block, and my take profit was 8.4. This line is the 4-hour liquidity, and I expected this price to hit, but I did not expect the price after hitting the liquidity, it will continue up to hit the 4-hour key zone. This is the 4-hour, they call it unmitigated order block. What I wanted the price to do was retracing to the order block, then goes up. That's what I wanted to see, but it's okay. I set my long entry on this order block, but I just got the alert saying my long position is closed. It's very sad because my stop is exactly exactly the same as the low. What it means is my platform, so it was 4,359.48, right? This 48, my platform was doing that, and it closed exactly the same price, so the system just automatically closed it when it's equal, but it's okay. And I will check if that's a good thing or bad thing later on. I don't have enough data to prove that that's a wrong thing. This stop might be good, this stop might not be good, we don't know yet. I don't have enough data. And the price now, what I want the price to is, I want the price to go up and take the high, but that's what I wanted, but now I don't expect anything. So I will not have trades until it break high or until it breaks low. There won't be any entries for me. So I will, instead of analyzing the market, I will explain my strategy and my backtesting data. So I've backtested 4 years worth of data. I have the 4 years worth of data. And from 2020, I started August because I did it backwards. I started from 2025 August and then went this way. So it's August to July, beginning of August to end of July. And every year, I have every month, I have rather low win rate. And if you average out, my average win rate is below 0.5, so below half. But what you can see is my average win size is a lot more than my average losing side. And with 4 years worth of backtesting data, I have never had more than 6 consecutive losses, and that makes me confident. That gives me confidence to trade 10% per trade. 10% per trade. And how does the 10% work? Is I have to set my 10% equal to my average loss, so that I can get my average win as well. And my average loss will be calculated from the previous year, not like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, previous year. This matters because we have to take in consideration of the volatility. From last year, the volatility goes very high. So you can see our average stop loss were about 50 or below 50. Yeah. 24, 43, 68, 41, 47. So the average will be around 50. But last year it goes high: 175, 112, 112, 122, 288, and 400. It brings it boosts our average stop loss. So this year my average stop is gonna be 150 pips. So I calculate my position size based on my current equity, and also with 150 pips as my 10%. So if I have, let's say, sorry, let's say that I have 2 mil. If I have 2 mil, if I have 2 million, then my position size will be 0.84, because 150 pips loss will be equivalent of 10% of this, which will be 200,000. And every year I will manage to. So last year was high, and I hit the 100 million quite early. So 100 million is my target of this strategy, trading strategy or trading plan or challenge. I hit I hit I hit 100 mil January last year. 24 was also January. 23 to 24 March, so 2 months later than that. And 2022 to 2023 was April. So I hit April. So January to April, I will hit it. So let's say that I hit end of the March. We have 7 months, so roughly half a year to do this. So half a year later, I will manage to hit 100 million, and I will stop this challenge. And as you can see, every year we have a very, very slow start, because our position will not increase quick enough in the beginning. In the beginning, it goes up only by 0.01, but later on it goes up by 0.5 position or 0.5 lots, and this one goes up by over 1 lot. So you can see the position size increase will also boost our profit in terms of the amount, but in terms of the percentage, it's quite similar. And yeah, I will keep doing it. And some months I wouldn't get a lot of trades. So for example, this is 24 to 25. This is August 24, not 20. This is mistake. So this is 2024 August. I only had 5 trades on that month. And this one I had 8. The following month I had 8 trades. And that would mean 1 to 2 trades a week. And I calculated all my average trades. I have 3 to 4 trades a week average for all these years. So this is the we don't count July. We can exclude July, because every year we start from August. So we can count from the beginning of August. The beginning of August was not really good for us, because it was I said in the video, it was in the range, and it could break up or it could break low. So I don't want to put too many positions to it, and didn't have trade. If I don't follow the strategy, I would have managed to get this up, but wow, that wouldn't make sense because I've been not following the strategy for the past 2 years and I did not reach 100 million, right? So, and even though it looks sad that I didn't catch this up wave, but um, since it's not the strategy we should follow, then there's no sadness. I don't feel sad at all. And so the first week of August, we only had one proper trade. So after this up and after this up, I had a losing position here. This was my first losing position. And then the second position was the break-even position from this bearish order block because it changed the character from this bearish order block. I wanted to take it to this break to this break, and since it did not and rejected the market structure on this candle, and this is basically break even. So we only had one trade, and this is our second trade, and this is our second trade of the month, but first trade of the week. Second trade of the week failed, and since this trade failed, we won't have any position. We won't get any trades unless it breaks high and gives us a new order block, or it breaks low and gives us a new order block. So there's nothing for me to do anymore here. And there's no one watching the YouTube video, only Michael. And if Michael is watching, you know, we won't get any position. So we should not. It looks like the price might want to retrace, maybe here, right? But that's not the strategy, and we shouldn't do it. And once it breaks below, then it looks like we want to short from the breaker block, but that's not the strategy, so we don't do it. So we should just chill out and do something else, maybe study or go out, have a trip, something. Yeah, so that's it for the analysis. And yeah, thank you very much. And I'm generally excited for following this strategy. And week by week, month by month, I would do the update, and let's see if I can follow the strategy correctly and do this, because it is close to impossible that I will lose. And because every year we manage to hit over 100 million every year, so it is impossible for me to not hit 100 million by strictly following the strategy. It is impossible. So we will update weekly and we will update monthly, and there will be downside. So for example, 2024 to 2025, we had a downside on August, and I remember November was also down in some months. Every November is bad. So this November was bad. So November was bad. So November trades are bad and December trades are little. So we have very few trades December, and we will most likely lose on November. So these 2 months we have to be careful. I don't know why that happens fundamentally, but it happens. So this one was okay. For example, last year November, I remember I lost also from 4 mil to 3.9 mil. Yeah, this one was also a loss. So November isn't good, and December we have few trades. Something we keep in mind. and we only boost our account by a lot later on. In terms of not in terms of percentage, in terms of pure number, pure profit, we only boost a lot later on. Next year, February is where we um really hit the 100 million target, and I'm excited for this. And the only reason I record this and post on YouTube is so that I push myself to follow the strategy. I so that I don't allow myself to deviate from the strategy. And I hope whoever is watching this will also do the same, and wish you all the best